Have you ever wondered if there are places on Earth that look like they belong in your wildest dreams, or maybe even your worst nightmares? From glowing caves where the air itself can suffocate you, to explosive lakes that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie. Today, we're exploring the top 7 unreal, dangerous, and jaw-dropping places on Earth. These places aren't just hard to believe, they can be deadly. And stay tuned, because somewhere on this list, there's a location where just a single wrong step can change your life. Forever. Think you're brave enough to stick around? Let's get started. Mount Sinabung, Indonesia. Imagine living with a volcano in your backyard that could erupt at any moment. That's the daily reality for the people near Mount Sinabung in Indonesia. After centuries of silence, this volcano reawakened in 2010. And it hasn't stopped erupting since. Villages around Sinabung are ghost towns now, buried under ash and soot. This isn't just a natural wonder, it's a ticking time bomb, one that sent entire communities fleeing. And if you think watching from a distance is safe, think again. Sinabung's explosions have been known to reach over 5 miles high, sending ash clouds into the stratosphere. In Death Valley, USA. The name Death Valley isn't just for show. This scorched landscape in California is one of the hottest places on Earth, reaching a staggering 134 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's not just the heat that makes it so deadly. People have been known to experience hallucinations in this unforgiving desert, mistaking mirages for water. Legends tell of strange sightings, perhaps desert phantoms, that have lured travelers deep into its wastelands. One wrong turn in this arid hellscape, and you might find yourself face to face with the reality of its haunting name. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. Known as the Door to Hell, the Darvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan has been burning nonstop for over 50 years. This fiery pit was accidentally created by scientists attempting to contain a gas leak. Little did they know, they'd set off an eternal flame. The eerie glow attracts tourists and locals alike, but standing too close is a different story. The heat is intense, and a single slip could mean falling into the very fires of this unearthly pit. Some believe it's cursed, others say it's a reminder of the Earth's raw power. Either way, it's a place of mesmerizing danger. Valley of Death, Kamchatka, Russia. In the remote wilderness of Kamchatka, Russia, lies the Valley of Death, a place so toxic that animals often wander in, only to never come back out. The soil here is laced with volcanic gases, including carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, making the air itself deadly. Travelers have reported seeing whole flocks of birds fall from the sky and animals lying motionless on the ground. Enter at your own risk, because once you cross into this valley, you may not make it back out. Boiling Lake, Dominica. A misty lake with bubbling waters, steam rising in thick clouds creating an otherworldly ambiance. Imagine a lake where the water temperature is constantly above boiling. The aptly named Boiling Lake in Dominica is exactly that. Hidden in the island's lush rainforests, this lake is fed by volcanic vents, making it one of the most dangerous natural pools on Earth. The water here can get so hot, it's actually steaming. And every few years, the lake level mysteriously drops only to surge back to boiling. Rumor has it that stepping too close could mean getting engulfed by its searing fog. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. Descending into the Great Blue Hole feels like being pulled into the abyss. As you go deeper, the light dims, the water cools, and eerie formations emerge from the shadows. Inside this underwater cavern, you're surrounded by sharp stalactites that look like teeth. And the silence is almost haunting. Jacques Cousteau once ventured here and discovered layers of deadly hydrogen sulfide gas, so thick and toxic that even fish can't survive below. But here's a twist. Beyond the toxic waters lies a hidden world of ancient marine fossils, some hundreds of thousands of years old. So the Great Blue Hole isn't just dangerous, it's a time capsule, preserving secrets from a forgotten age. North Sentinel Island, Andaman Islands. Our final stop is as isolated as it is deadly, North Sentinel Island. From afar, it looks like a paradise with its pristine beaches and lush forests. But the Sentinelese people who live here have fiercely guarded their land from outsiders for generations. When modern explorers attempted to make contact, they were met with a hail of arrows. The government has since banned anyone from approaching within 3 miles. Even helicopters attempting flybys are greeted with spears. To this day, the Sentinelese live cut off from the outside world, one of the last tribes to remain untouched by modern civilization. This isn't just a forbidden place. It's a living reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved. The world is filled with wonders, both inviting and forbidding, but these places? They are a reminder of nature's raw, untamed power. If you're fascinated by the unreal, the dangerous, and the unbelievable, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the journey is far from over. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the world's hidden marvels, where beauty and danger collide, and the line between dream and nightmare is razor thin. Until next time, travel smart, stay curious, and remember, not all places are meant to be explored.